What up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Ooh, child, this is getting messy. Okay, this is getting messy. Okay, y'all, it's getting messy round there. Okay. Ooh, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Okay. What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Listen, so y'all know we've been talking about this Fantasia situation with her dad and all of the things. First of all, I want to say everything is alleged, and in my opinion, honey, this stuff has been very interesting. Very, very interesting. And I told y'all it was going to get ugly. I did. I told y'all it was going to get ugly. Now other folks is getting involved, and it's getting ugly. Okay. But Kendall responded. Kendall responded. Not only did Kendall respond, but Ricky Smiley had some things to say as well. Ricky Smiley says that allegedly Fantasia's father sent her some very horrible text messages. He said he can't post the text messages because they're that bad, and plus he don't want to deal with no lawsuits is what he said. But he said that Fantasia screenshotted the messages and sent them to him, and he seen them, and he had to come out and speak. Now there's a lot of people that are upset with Ricky Smiley saying that he should have minded his business. But I disagree, and here's why I disagree. I think when you really love a person, and y'all know that Ricky Smiley and Fantasia has been cool for years, but when you really love a person and you like you see them hurt, you gonna respond, especially when they don't bother nobody. Like especially when they don't bother anybody. So I'm not really mad at Ricky Smiley for speaking up for his friend. I'm not. However, I am gonna play a little bit of the audio so that you guys can hear it. And then I am also going to play Kendall's response as well. Um, I can't stand Ricky, but he is not wrong. Yeah, listen, I can't even fault Ricky for coming out speaking up for Fantasia. Because again, in my opinion, Fantasia don't bother nobody. So I would defend my friend too. So listen, the public can say whatever the hell they want to say. Them Facebook comments, that's what they over there saying and stuff like that. But again, once y'all hear it, y'all don't know. Hey everybody, I'm sorry I didn't even speak to nobody. That's how crazy this been. Mocha Drop, what's going on? What's going on, Miss Monet? What's going on? Is that Amira? Amira? Did I say that right? Miss Felicia, hopefully I did. Shan, what's up? TT, what's going on? Baby Girl 1981, what's up? Mama Bees, what's going on? Emily B, what's going on? Baby Girl, I see you changed your name. Baby Girl. Lonnie, what's going on? Life of Prissy P, what's going on? Her dad need to leave them alone. I agree. Hey, Miss Jennifer, I absolutely agree. I told y'all this wasn't gonna end. This wasn't gonna end well, and I think now, now it's about to get bad. It's about to get bad. So let's play. I want to play Ricky's response first, and then I'm going to play Kendall's response. And y'all know what the hell Ricky looked like, and you know what the hell Kendall looked like, okay? So just Just listen to the audio. Oh, and shout out to the person that sent it to me, because y'all know we don't get to see everything as people who work jobs as well. We don't get to see everything. So thank you so much. I don't know if you want me to say um your name out loud, but thank you, baby. All right. That's what I said. He shouldn't have took it to social media. And here's the kicker part. If Ricky Smiley says that he's seen the messages, then that means that you had your daughter's phone number and you could have called her. You chose to bring it here on the internet, so you can't be mad at the backlash. Okay. All right. So let me skip to the part where he talked. Hey, everybody. Hold on. Let me turn my TV down. The reason I'm going public is because ever say to his everybody. Okay, can y'all hear? And I didn't hit the one that said real, so the video erased. So now I'm on this page. Can y'all hear this? Uh-oh. All over again. Whatever. I want to have a conversation about my sister, Fantasia. Can y'all hear that really good before I finish playing it? All right. And please, as y'all come in, can y'all double tap the screen to hit that like button? We got 22 likes and 67 people up in here. Please, please, please make sure y'all hit the like button. Okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hitting that heart down at the bottom is not hitting the like button. I do want to clarify that, because somebody just said the other day, I be liking your video a lot of times. I'm like, you can only like it once. They was like, yeah, I be liking it a lot of times. That means you hitting that heart down there at the bottom and you think that's liking the video. Thank you so much for sending the hearts, but hit the like. Double tap the screen and hit the 3 white dots. That's how you hit the like button. Shout out to my mods, Mama Bees, Twin Flames, Mocha Drop. Shout out to y'all for being in the house. Aunt Natty, I see you too, boo. I see y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. All right, let's go. And I want to have a conversation about it, because I feel some kind of way about I'm real sensitive about my friends and about my real friends. I've been knowing Fantasia between 20 and 25 years. We done been on the road together. Everybody all over the country knew when we had our Love and Laughter tour, or whatever the tour was called, or whatever. But Fantasia and I been on the road together, and I just got a few things I would like to say. My damn glasses on. I had a conversation with Fantasia today, and she expressed some hurt about some things that her father said. She was really, really hurt, and she sent me some text messages, some screenshots of some things that her father said to her that no dad on this earth should ever say to his daughter. She sent that to me. I don't know what the legal aspect is. I would post it, but you don't want to deal with no lawsuit. But I seen it with my own eyes today. In defense of Kendall, Fantasia's husband, I want to say that the time that I've known him, he's been nothing but hardworking, genuine, and sincere. And I personally saw him and know for a fact, and over many conversations, saw Fantasia and Kendall build everything back up when there was nothing. I'm talking about, I know the story. I talked to Fantasia. I talked to her probably 3 times a day for a long time today. And I got receipts. I'm her brother. I'm Fantasia's big brother. I don't have to brag on my relationships with people. I got people in the industry that I'm really, really close to that I just don't have to. Now, Ricky, this part right here, Ricky, you famous too, so what is you talking about? That you got close ties? I think everybody know that, Ricky. Y'all, please mash that like button, please, please, please. But I think we know that, Ricky. I think we know you, Ricky. I think we know you know the folks. Okay, he's saying that like he just some random person. Like
They go on the internet and talk about every day. I have good private conversation, but the reason I'm going public is because I just want to say to her dad, if you ever want to come to Atlanta and have a conversation with me, who just, by the way, just got his third wife just left him because of domestic violence, or whatever. I got a lot of.
now that was a gag. So he is alleging that Joseph Barrino, he's alleging, Ricky Smiley is alleging. Double tap that screen or hit the three white dots, hit that like button, y'all. He's alleging that Joseph, maybe this last time, this mug shot that's up here, maybe that is uh the third wife. Cause he just said you got a third, you just divorced your third wife for DV. Mr. Joseph, I think it was best for you to shut up. Child.
Screenshots, and I got some receipts. I
Hey
talked to
everybody,
Fantasia today.
y'all hit
She
that
don't
like button,
have no
please, for
reason
me.
to lie. And in defense of Kendall, Kendall has done nothing but help build her career, and really been getting in there doing some wonderful and awesome things with her. If you can go to her shows and look at the quality of her shows and her concerts, and the stuff that she's done and that she have accomplished, like, I don't know why people like to bother her or whatever. Fantasia don't bother nobody. She ain't ever in no mess. Everything that she does is positive. Everything from a spiritual standpoint, she's always positive, always giving people opportunities, always helping people. And I'm just one of them type of Negroes, man, that I really go in and defend my friends when I feel like they have been wronged. You know, she is awesome. She is really, really hurt by what her dad did. Let's talk about that. And if anybody out there, I want everybody to please send some energy to Fantasia, send energy to her husband, and keep them lifted up in prayer because they need it. You know, I don't care how much money you make and how much you perform. You're a human being just like everybody else. Things hurt. Family members do hurtful things. Now, if you didn't like Kendall or whatever, you know, you could have said it directly to him, but for you to go live and make a video when somebody is getting on one knee, doing a proposal to your daughter, giving her flowers and doing it in front of everybody, not in private, but showing publicly that he loved your daughter. I've seen him love on Fantasia. I've seen the love. I've been in the room. I be with them like that. You know, Fantasia has a wonderful mother. You know, she has a wonderful husband. She's a wonderful person. And we've been talking and been friends. Even when we do shows together, we don't even have different dressing rooms. I just go in her dressing room or she come in my dressing room and we just always stick together. Shout out to our big brother and mentor, John P. Key, our whole North Carolina connection. And she just good people. She just somebody that no different from the person that lead most of the songs that go to your church that sing in your choir. That's who Fantasia really is. And I'm really disappointed at the text message that I saw today. For any man on this earth to send to his daughter, in all caps, talk to her like she was a dog in the street. It hurt me so bad it put tears in my eyes. And just imagine. Just imagine. Hey, what up, Amp? I'm going to call you next. Just imagine if your dad, even as an adult, sent you hurtful text messages talking to you like you don't matter, like you don't exist. And it's wrong. And it's hurtful. And just because you create a life, that don't give you the right to talk to people and disrespect her and disrespect her husband like that. And that was a disrespect to her husband, but it was really a disrespect to her. She loves her husband. And I'm her big brother. I claim her, well, let me say this. I claim her as my little sister. I'll let her claim me as her big brother. But as far as I'm concerned, Fantasia is my little sister. I value my relationship with her and the things that how is the internet split when this man is clearly wrong? Ain't it crazy that we live in a day and a time where everything that's right is wrong and everything that's wrong is right? How the hell is she wrong? How the hell is Kendall wrong? That's what I don't understand. But I want you to know, I want everybody watching this live to know, I seen the text messages from what her father sent to her. You can't be nobody's father sending your daughter those kind of hurtful, disrespectful text messages or whatever. And I know for a fact that she has been good to her family. She's done everything. And I'm just one of them type of niggas, when it comes to certain people, I'm going to take up for them. I take up for family members. She is family to me. I would take my twins and my kids and leave them over her house for the weekend. That's how much I trust her and Kendall. That's how much they mean to me. So, if you want to have bad energy towards somebody, it shouldn't be towards Kendall. It should be towards the dad. I saw the text messages, how he speak to his daughter. I would never talk to my daughters that way. And I done went in on my daughters for bad behavior, but I wouldn't say some of the stuff that he said to them. I seen it. She screenshotted it. She sent it to me. I don't need Fantasia coming on here and going live defending herself. That's what I'm for. That's my little sister. I get to defend her because I feel that way about her. Fantasia win BET Awards. She get up there. She sing her heart out. She put on a good concert. She take her shoes off on stage. She give people a hell of a show. She shake hands, and then she's spiritual. Then she break out in the middle of her show and sing gospel music. You leave Fantasia's show feeling free and feeling energized and feeling like she Man, don't do her like that. She don't deserve that. I done seen a whole lot of folks and interviewed everybody and been in this industry 36 going on 37 years. Fantasia don't deserve that. Fantasia, her family, Kendall, nobody deserved none of that stuff. What is it? What is it? It is my business. Because when she cry, it affects me. When she hurt, it affects me. She don't owe them nothing. She don't owe them nothing. She don't owe nobody in her family nothing. Fantasia has been nice to everybody in her family. She don't owe nobody nothing. I know some stuff. I can tell you some stuff that she told me with tears in her eyes at my apartment in South Florida. We had a long conversation one night, just sitting out on the balcony talking and exchanging stories, talking about family members. Okay? So, what I would like to, so here's what I'm going to do. I want everybody to join me tomorrow morning on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. What we're going to do tomorrow, we're going to celebrate Fantasia tomorrow on the morning show. I'm going to play I'm playing all her music. I want you to call 866-9-RICKY. I want you to testify as to what Fantasia means to you. She's going to be listening. She texted me. She said, I'll be up at 4:30. She said she get up every morning at 4:30. She said, I'll be listening. So I'm going to play all Fantasia music. And we're going to let the callers call in. We're going to let you call in and testify what Fantasia means to you and share your experience going to her concert or whether you met her in a grocery store and how kind she was. Tomorrow is Fantasia Day. I got a platform. I have a radio show. So I'm going to only do what I would want my friends to do for me. So tomorrow on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, we playing all her songs. Baby Mama B.A. And we playing everything. everything. See you again. I'm playing all Fantasia songs tomorrow. And I'm going to open up with the praise break at 6 o'clock. I'm doing 3 Fantasia gospel songs. It's all Fantasia tomorrow. So one way I can combat ugly by giving somebody like her, well-deserving, her flowers. We're going to give Fantasia her flowers tomorrow. We're going to wait to something happen or something go left or whatever. She's going to be sitting at home with her radio on in her house, and she's going to be listening. And if she decides to call the morning show and thank everybody for listening, then she more than welcome to call. But she don't have to come on the morning show. But I want her to know how we feel about her. And we're going to show her some love tomorrow. And I'll make a whole nother video on family members. See what I'm doing right now? That's what family does. That's family. I'm displaying kinship right now to her. Because talking to her on the phone today has really got me disturbed. And I don't like to hear my friends cry. Why the internet? Why are people attacking Kendall? Because when you attack Kendall, you attack her. She loves Kendall. She loves her husband. I know stuff. And I can firmly sit here right now and defend her because I seen hurtful text messages to her. Damn, even if Fantasia wasn't my daughter, I don't think I would send no text messages like that to somebody like her with a good heart and a good spirit. So,
Okay, so before I play Kendall's, I just want to say this. I see what y'all saying in the comments about Brandon. Listen, what I'm here for is the fact that you came out here and spoke for your friend that don't bother nobody. Could he have used this energy toward his son? Absolutely. But listen, right now, it's about Fantasia and Joseph, okay? And what I will say is, and this is just my opinion, y'all can keep, your opinion, whatever. But for me, I appreciate you for coming out here speaking for your friend, because Fantasia don't bother nobody. This is like, do you realize this is like almost like who else don't bother nobody? Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott is somebody that don't bother nobody. Like, it's people out here that don't bother nobody. And so I'm not mad, because I will speak for my friend too. I'm not mad that he came out here and had something to say when it comes to his friend that does not bother nobody. Like, so, I mean, that's just where I am with it. Now, I am about to play Kendall's response as well. I think with Kendall's response, this really should... Hopefully the dad ain't gonna do no more talking. I just hope he ain't gonna do no more talking. Because lawsuits work both ways. Excuse me. So, give me 1 second. Here we go. Well, let me see. And again, y'all, don't want y'all to think that y'all can't have y'all opinion. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying, for me, as far as Rickey speaking on this, speak for your friend that don't bother nobody. I'm here for it.
but I'm part of the
All right,
executive.
so let's get into... Oh, shucks. Oh, wait, here we go. Why it won't open on the thing? Okay, y'all, hold on 1 second. Okay, here we go. This video is actually shorter. Because you ain't finna get me caught up. What the hell is this? I don't even know who that is rapping. But you ain't finna get me in trouble. Okay, here we go.
Some things from time to time. But my reward, my likes and my follow, I am part of the governor's executive team. That's all I'm going to share about that. But I'm part of the governor's executive team. What do? I make impact. I stay humble. I continue to trust God because sometimes I find myself outside of my comfort zone and outside of my rim.
Can I ask a serious question? Can I ask a serious question? Right? I just want to ask a serious question. Other than Kendall going to prison at a younger age, what what has been done in the public eye and that has been confirmed? I don't want nothing that has been said over the year. I don't want to hear that. Right? That has been confirmed that will make anyone say that Kendall is stealing Fantasia's money. Can y'all sound off for me, please? Because she actually has a career that's outside that people can actually visibly see. We assume that these people or these men that stand behind just because that's her manager that he's not making money or doing his own thing as well. I'm just curious. I'm asking a legit question. How would the dad know what? The dad reached out to the dad said somebody reached out to him and told him that they got fired because of mishandling of money. And it's like we only heard what the dad said, but I really want to know what has been confirmed or what gives y'all the ooh the inkling of that he's doing something or misappropriating funds or like I really want to know what it is because it's like we see Fantasia out here and just because that's her manager or whatever, and I know y'all be thinking Wendy Williams and y'all think things that have happened to other people. I'm just asking, what is it about Kendall though that makes everyone think that because Fantasia is out front and he's behind the scenes that he's not bringing in any money, that he's not doing anything like people were saying, oh, that ring, he probably spent her money with that ring. What gives y'all the inkling? Like I'm asking the people definitely in the chat that have said, you know, you've done this, you've done that. Like I'm just asking. I'm asking a legit question. And I really am looking for a response. Is it the 11 carat ring that triggered the dad because maybe he asked them for money and they said no? Could be. The dad wouldn't know shit about their finances. He ain't in their household. It is just an assumption unless Fantasia said it herself. That's see, Lee, thank you. We thinking on the same level. I'm seriously asking. We don't know. None of us know because we're not there. And I think we expect our thoughts and what we think about somebody to be somebody else's thoughts. Like y'all are thinking that Fantasia is gonna throw her husband away because the public come out and say we think Kendall's stealing from you. We think like I don't understand. I'm really trying to get a sense of understanding and um it's almost like some folk can't win for losing almost like and before you lead a chat I'm asking a legit question and if you've been the one that been thinking that I'm asking you, I'm talking to you, why do you think that? Like what is giving you? And I don't want to hear I just looked at him and he just looked like somebody that steal. No, like we can't do that. What is it exactly? I need to know. We never heard anything besides her dad say what her dad said. People will believe him simply because he is her dad. I can agree with that. I'm happy for Fantasia. She seems genuinely happy. She's been through a lot. I'm happy to see her on the other side. I agree. Um, I guess when you go to prison, you can't improve yourself because people will always assume that you are a thief and a criminal. I don't even really remember what he went to prison for, and I probably can't look it up, but I don't know. I feel like because we automatically see someone that's out in the forefront, we don't think that we it's like we don't think that they're doing their own thing or they're making their own money or they're bringing things in and doing what needs to happen. I just I don't know. I have to ask that question. And no one has given me a legit answer either. I guess everybody assumed to disagree with me, so they left the chat. But I'm literally asking a very genuine question that I really want to know the answer to because people keep saying it in the comments. People keep saying it everywhere. I want to know. I do. Folks need to mind the business that pays you. Period. I don't think that at all. He's been there for 11 years, so it looks okay to me. Yeah, like I mean, and I get it. Things can happen. Things can absolutely happen, but the weird part is we have never this before. People are siding with the dad like we've been hearing these rumors all along, and that's just not true. I agree. The naysayers are putting limitations on God. He can change anybody. Absolutely. I don't know, y'all. Like, it was just a genuine question that I really had in my mind. I'm like, what is it about him that I don't know. I don't know. Let's listen to Kendall though.
Understanding, but I know I can do all things through Christ. So I'm not going to continue to let you go out there and talk about I stole some money when I got rid of the people who stole. And let me bow out like this, man. This done went on too long. This ain't even me, and I'm going to have some people upset with me, but that's okay. One thing I make sure of is that when we build something, that beautiful lady I call my wife, she's got the keys. I make sure that when we build something, she's got the keys. Because if something ever happens to me and she doesn't have the keys, I left her in the worst. My bad, I don't know what's going on. I leave her in the worst position that had she ever been my wife. Our master account, she begs me monthly to go over there and put my name on the account. I don't need my name on the account. If I need a code, because we got to send a wire, Tasia has to send the code. Because it's important for her, after all these years, to have control. Steal? I don't have to steal something I helped build, man. But we're not going to let you go out here and get a platform when you don't even know my daughter. You've never met our oldest son, Trey. Zion has.
Now I told y'all, you can come out here and say shit when you don't got a relationship with your family for real like that. You have not had a relationship with your daughter. You don't even know your grandkids. You don't even know your grandkids, Joseph. Swole eyes. Kendall just said you ain't even met they child.
Testified to that. You're not a part of our lives. That's not because I pushed you out. You know how many times I sat with my wife and told her that I prayed that this family can be restored? I'll never stand in the way of it. You want to talk about it? Rico, you know I've never stood in the way. Teeny, you know I've never stood in the way. Zaby, have I not treated y'all like brothers the entire time? Though I know lies were spread on me. Though I know people talked about me, have I not treated you like a brother every single time you've been in my presence? It's got to stop. If you upset, pick up the phone, make a phone call, but y'all don't talk. It's unfortunate. I'm only doing this because when I see my wife going outside the boundaries of her sophistication, making a post, I have to step out there. I can't sit in the back and just while she's
I
Not
think
New
somebody
York
kept calling
to
him.
build a reputation. If you got a problem with me, call me. We could talk about it like men instead of taking this feminine route. That's a feminine move. That's feminine energy, and we're men. And since you went out there like a man, you trying to discredit me like I have low integrity, I have no honor or no ethics about myself. I'm coming and speaking like a man saying, you don't know me. You haven't gotten time, you haven't taken time to take a chance. Do you know how incredible of a son-in-law you would have? That I would do anything within my power to see that you're doing good like I would with Diane or my mama. Don't question my integrity. And for all of y'all who run real quick and thumbing something and sharing something, do your research, because otherwise you being lied to even greater than I'm being lied about. But my reputation, man, I've worked too hard, man. I've overcome too much, man. And I've suffered and sacrificed too much for you to just hop on live and feel some type of way. Who did you talk to that said I was stealing money? We still waiting. You won't find.
Now I said that too. Now if you gonna come out here and you gonna talk about it, you talk about you got some receipts. You might as well go on and drop them receipts on the table since you said you have them. He said he had proof. That's what he said. I got proof. I got proof that he was stealing. I got proof. Child.
Nobody. There is nobody. Who said I took? Oh, last thing. I'm tired of people not giving my wife the credit she runs Rock Soul. We don't move, we don't book, we don't confirm anything that she doesn't desire. Nobody, period. In the same breath, we don't release, fire, or change somebody that she doesn't desire to have removed a place. I don't fire nobody. Nobody's gotten a termination letter from me. I'm not the CEO of Rock Soul. I'm the president. We follow her when it comes to Rock Soul. They follow me when it comes to Salute. So give her the credit and understanding that she can make smart business decisions, that she's got intuition, that she's clever, that she's got a business head on herself, and stop taking ownership for what you do. Every time you say I do something, you discredit her growth and her achievements as a boss. You could have called me. Stop all of this. You stop, she stop. Y'all don't talk no other time. So let's not use this platform so they can make a mockery of her. This ain't Black history. This ain't character. This ain't kingly. And none of this is of Christ. I hope I haven't said anything to offend you. I hope I haven't said anything that I have to repent for. And I damn sure ain't said nothing that ain't true. So you want to know who I am? This is who I am. And now I prefer to go back to the shadows, but I'm not going to be looking over my head when I'm walking around the arena at the shows and I'm walking into meetings with people looking at me sideways. Nah, you haven't earned that right to discredit or question my integrity, because I built myself before I even knew you or my wife existed. And I'm going to maintain my character as long as God gives me an opportunity, because I answer to him, I don't answer to you, and I never bow my head before no man but Christ my Lord. So I ain't going to bow before you now. I forgive you. I forgive you. And if I've done anything that makes you feel a certain way, find it in your heart to forgive me, since we talking that God talk. We all trying to figure it out here. But let's do it in love. Let's do it in privacy.
Okay, y'all. So listen. Let me tell y'all something. I think y'all can say what y'all want to about Kendall, but ain't nothing wrong with him coming out here standing up for himself. Ain't nothing wrong with him coming out here standing up for his wife. If you got an issue with that, you need to soul search yourself. Period. Like, you got to soul search yourself, because at this point, we can clearly see Fantasia bothers nobody. And if you don't know your grandkids, sir, you need to shut your mother mouth. For real. I literally said earlier, you have to earn how you approach your children. You have to earn how you approach certain situations. If you have not had a relationship with Fantasia in order enough to even know her kids, that means you have not earned the right to get up on this good internet and try to expose a person that she loves or a person that's covering her home. You don't get to do that. And then if you do it, what you don't get to dictate is how she responds or how he responds. I don't be understanding that. Like folks can say any and everything about a person. Then when the person respond, you don't want the person to respond, or they sensitive, or they lying, or they this, they that. Regardless of what they are, they got the right to respond to your ass. Like you can feel how you want to about Kendall, but you cannot say that that man don't have the right to come out here and speak against the man that came down here and told the internet all of this stuff that we wouldn't even knew if he hadn't come down here and said it. Come on, man. Like, come on now, bro. I have always said it's a few folks I ride for that are celebrities that I just don't never see bothering nobody. And Fantasia's one of those people. I don't see Fantasia bothering a single soul. That lady get on stage, do her set, and go on about her business. She'll take a cute picture here and there and go on about her business. Jay Bolin will style her and go on about her business. So it's like, Joseph, you should have just shut up. You should have just been quiet. You shouldn't have came out here and said anything as it pertains to your daughter. You shouldn't have done it. As I stated, it ain't your business. Whatever is going on in their house, let it go on. And if he is taking the money, if he used, I don't give a damn if he used every penny of Fantasia's to buy that ring. That's their business. That's their business. We don't know what kind of conversations that they have had with each other. We don't know what kind of business arrangement. We don't know. We on the outside looking in and listening to what the daddy came coming out here saying. We don't know what them folk got going on. And even if you did know them, you still don't know what's going on in their household. They get to balance their checkbook, not you. Like, I don't know. And at first I was like, I don't know what his intention is. I don't know if his intention is to get money. I don't know if his intention is clout. I don't know what his intention is. But, sir, you should have just shut up. Oh, and let me just clear this up. I keep having to say this every time I go live. He didn't directly sue Fantasia. He sued the publishing company and he sued the publisher. But that's still, it ain't, it's like what, third party, like it's like her name wasn't on the actual lawsuit nor her business name, but she was going through a rough time she was going through a rough period at that time, and that is when the movie and the book came out, blah blah blah, all that stuff. But he sued the company. He mad that Levin cared. Right. And my thing is this. Even if, let's say he used every last dime of Fantasia's to go over there and buy that ring. Let's keep it all the way 1,000. Wow. In some relationships, folks talk about every expense that they got. Some people don't. But we don't know what is going on over there. Exactly. And I wanna I really wanna know with what Rickey Smiley said. You lost your third wife to DV and you don't know your grandkids. Yeah, you don't need to be around. hmm If you lost your third wife to DV, you got arrested for DV per this right here. And then you mm-mm. You you better be careful. You better be careful, Joseph. They say you going to run your mouth on somebody's channel tonight. You better be careful. And if Kendall decides to handle this the legal way, who are we to get mad? I mean, it wouldn't be no different from what you trying to do. Yeah, I will feel some type of way too. I will feel some type of way if my husband didn't speak up for me, especially if I don't bother nobody. That lady got a soft, subtle voice. She don't. She. I mean, she got a powerful voice when she sings, but her talking voice is soft and subtle. She don't bother nobody. Y'all, do y'all realize this is like I keep having to bring up like Missy Elliott. This is like Missy Elliott being in a scandal. She don't bother nobody. Like these women, they are about their business. They do what they're supposed to do. They get off of the stage and go on about their business. Y'all remember not too long ago when Fantasia came down here about that Airbnb situation? Do y'all remember that? Man, y'all, her fans straight up rode down with her. So, child, I'd file on him tonight if he goes on their show if I was Kendall. Listen, I'm telling y'all, yes, we making sure that we voting in the midterms. Right now, we have our primaries that we're voting for here in Texas. So thank you for that, fans. Um, y'all remember that? Man, fan base had Airbnb making it right. That her fan base, based on her fan base alone, because she does not bother nobody. A lot of people are fans of Fantasia because she don't bother nobody. She come from the struggle. She don't bother nobody. And so her fans rode and rode and rode on Airbnb ass until they had no choice but to respond. If y'all don't remember, I want to say it may have already been a year ago because I think it was not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before. She was staying at an Airbnb, and they said that she was having a birthday party for her little boy, but it wasn't like a grand party. It was just like a little thing that they was doing in the little living room. It wasn't nothing at all. Just the kids and her and Kendall. And they told them like at 6 o'clock that morning that they needed to pack their stuff up and leave. And folks stayed on, and they said they wasn't getting their deposit back and all this kind of no refund and nothing like that. But her fan base stayed on their ass, and they did exactly what they said. Right? It was like a little sleepover. It wasn't even nothing. It wasn't nothing big. They didn't. And I want to say they was eating like hot dogs and hamburgers. It wasn't even nothing like huge. But again, she doesn't bother anybody, and I just mm-mm. I'm not mad at Kendall. I'm not mad at Rickey. I'm not mad at Fantasia. I'm not mad at nobody for responding. Her pappy trying to make a coin during interviews, and I don't even like. Somebody said earlier the page he was going on. What is it? I'm interested. Not interested in it like that. I'm interested in knowing the person that's gonna be interviewing him. Man, it's almost 4 o'clock. That's crazy. For those of you that's just joining us, I had to take a drink of water, y'all. But those of you that's just joining us, um, Rickey Smiley has responded as Fantasia's big brother, and Kendall has responded as Fantasia's husband. I think that anybody that loves Fantasia is going to speak on this. I don't think that they're gonna be the last ones. And the reason why I say that is because again, she don't bother nobody. And y'all talking about Glorilla's sister. I just seen a little thing online that says she doing a pop the balloon and she don't want no girl that don't like that she don't support. I mean that she support Trump. Girl, Trump don't like your dyke ass. Ooh. Oh, whew. I hope don't nobody get offended by that. Girl, Trump don't like your kind. Okay. Okay. Trump don't like your Trump don't like your kind. Like what? Trump do not like your kind. Y'all be so dumb. Yeah, that's what I just read a headline on one of them blog sites that says said she was dismissing the women that don't like the fact that, I mean, that don't like Trump. I mean, yeah. As my bulldog, listen, I'm making folk come out the bushes. Girl, you bulldagger. I always wondered growing up. I used to ask people, is it bulldagger or bulldagger? Because you know the old folks be, you bulldagger. You bulldagger. Your bulldagger ass. Yeah, listen. Now Barilla saying Glorilla has a baby, and now allegedly a baby daddy said if Glorilla doesn't give him. Oh, I'm sick of her and this $2,500. My God, girl, that's all you out here begging for is $2,500. Hey, DK, I was about to call. Oh, see, I was about to say, hey, Netta. Look, and it's because look what Twin Flames put in the chat. See, you can't be mad at me. You can't be mad at me. You can't be mad at me. Okay, so we have Kendall responding. We have Fantasia responding. I don't. Let me go see if Fantasia removed her post because I think Kendall probably told her to remove it. Let's see. Okay, let me see. Fantasia.
You're not a part of our lives. That's not because I pushed you out. You know I'm.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait, what happened? Fantasia Taylor. Okay, yeah, she deleted it. She deleted it. I'm sure he told her to. I'm sure he told her to. Bro already got that money. She can go sit down somewhere. I'm so sick of Brorilla. I'm so sick of her. Dumb ass. All for $2,500. Go sit your dumb ass down somewhere, girl. And girl, the sad part about it is you should really be using this time to like really stack up on your change. Like people giving you opportunities and stuff, and some folks is dumb enough to pay you for interviews and stuff like that. I wouldn't pay you a damn dime. Sit down and talk to your ass. But folks is paying for interviews and stuff. You better milk this as long as you can. You better do like Netta and Charles, and you better milk as fast. I mean, as much as you can. She went bankrupt twice. Yeah, Fantasia lost everything twice. So y'all know. Listen, she don't bother nobody, and I hate this for her. I hate that her dad came out here and did this because that was a mistake, sir. That was a mistake. It's too many people that know you that have said you doing the most. So I mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. And again, I'm not mad at Ricky. Show up for your friend. I respect it. Show up for your friend. That don't bother nobody. Um, my question is, did she give her family some of her money? I'm sure. You mean like through the years? That what you saying? I'm sure. I'm sure she'd have really helped her family and stuff like that. And I'm sure at one point she was probably helping him despite how much of a deadbeat he was and don't know her kids. I'm sure she was helping him at one point in time. And I'm pretty sure that maybe that access cut off or whatever. I don't know. But I feel like she has a heart. Like I feel like she was still taking care of all of them. I really do. Yup. The question is, what did Dad do for Fantasia? That's what. Run that down to us. Oh, you talking about Barilla? You talking about Barilla? My question is, did she give her family some of her money? Probably not. I know that if she out here talking about, she said at first she said she had gotten like $200,000, and then she went on TMZ and Harvey asked her, you made $200,000 since you been out and stuff like that. She gonna say, nah, I really only made like more like eight 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 what like eight what stupid $8,000. Then I know you tripping. You tripping. And get rid of Clarissa Shields also. I think she had too much of that Flint water. Listen, Clarissa, I just seen her doing something the other day and I was like, this girl, she is now that's who is a lost soul. That's who daddy, well, maybe her daddy, I don't know if her daddy is still with us. I don't think so. I don't think Clarissa. Is Clarissa Shields' daddy still alive? Somebody needs to come over here and save her, because I really have a problem with women and men who be talking about their husband and their wife when the person's still married to somebody else. That is so irritating to me. That's not your husband. That's not your wife. Okay? Why folk gotta lie about that? I be telling my mom and my daddy that all the time. Until y'all get married, that is not your husband. That ain't your wife. Stop saying that. Says please. Cause it ain't it. Okay? He's still married to another woman. All right. They ain't together. But my God, you still married to him. I hate that, bro. Stop doing that. Like, yeah, that's my husband. That is not your husband. It ain't. That is Remy, my husband. Like, get out of here playing. That is like Remy, my husband. What are you talking about? That's not your husband. You sleeping with somebody else's husband. Lord, I don't understand it, April. My God. Ugh. My husband, Pap. Pap upstairs. My husband, Pap. Pap is not your husband. That is Remy, my husband. I mean, Remy, my husband. Shout out to Kendall Taylor for coming out here responding to the Pappy. Okay. To Joseph. Okay. Joseph. It's so easy to get a divorce. I just don't be understanding folks over here married 3 times, then you tell them talking about that's my wife. No, it ain't. And it ain't your husband either. You see? Child, I think Clarissa Shield is a combination of parents and our our cousins and drinking too much water. Y'all are crazy. Hey, Miss Didi, uh, and Pap ain't gonna never be her husband. I don't think so either. Child, I don't think so either. But hey, I think Clarissa's far. She gone. Pap don't like her. Listen, I seen Mike Tyson's stupid ass sitting up and trying to talk about that And I need to do another video. It's another pastor out here talking about black folks be too offended about racism. Yeah, listen here. Listen here. Listen here. I want y'all to shut up with this stupid talk. Like, that's stupid to me. Stop telling folks that they can't be offended, because we can be offended by any and everything. Then he went on to say y'all get mad because other people say niggas and y'all say it too. Let me tell you something. I can say whatever I want to say, and they can too. And there's gonna be repercussions whenever you decide to say nigga and you're not black. Okay? Listen. You do have the right to say it. You do, and I got the right to respond to you. Okay? I don't know what in the hell is wrong with y'all. I done told y'all we ain't our ancestors. Because we not doing that around here. We're not letting you walk up and call us no nigga. We're not letting you be racist and then think you gonna get away with it. Ain't none of that happening around here. Okay? And that ain't no disrespect to our ancestors, because shout out to them. We celebrate them this month. We celebrate them all the time for all of the things that they have done. We appreciate them. But what you not gonna do, you're not gonna be no pale person standing in the middle of nowhere calling us no nigga and think we ain't gonna respond. Child, please. Right. I was like, because what he was talking about the Trump doing the Obamas with the apes and the monkeys. Right. And so he's saying, why are y'all always offended? You shouldn't be offended by. Who are you to tell us that we cannot be offended by racism? It is before us, and it needs to be addressed. And every time somebody has an act of racism, I want it to be sung to the damn rooftops. Don't tell us we can't be offended. I'm offended that you said that. Natty, I asked this earlier because I'm really concerned for Junior. I am. I'm concerned for Junior. How do we know for a fact that they removed him from the home? Is it just people saying it? Is there like paperwork? What? How do we know for a fact? Because my thought process is, I don't trust the mama. What if the mama went and grabbed him and took him to her house because TD McNutt said they don't live together? Now, I don't know if he lying or telling the truth, but I'm just wondering, how do we know for a fact that he was removed? Like, where did that come from? I know they said it was an investigation. Some people were titling their videos like his arrest and making it sound like it was current. He is with his mom's family. Mm, mm. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. So he got access to the mama, in other words. So he got access to the mama. I mean, if you choose to be offended, I know Cardi says the word. I know that there are people that are what Afro Latina that do say that, and Chronicle Speaks he is not in Florida. Okay, so Chronicle Speaks said in her video that he ain't in Florida. I was just wondering if we had any hardcore proof that he was removed from the home, because um if that's the case, I'm so glad, because he needed to be removed from the home. But I don't trust none of them people, so I'm just hoping that it's the truth. Anyway, y'all, I think I done said what I needed to say. Salute to Rickey, salute to Kendall, salute to Fantasia. You know what I'm saying? And Mr. Joseph, go sit your ball mouth down somewhere. That's what you need to go do. Go sit your ball mouth, big nose, can't see out them eyes, them cat raccoon eyes. How you got cat eyes and raccoon eyes at the same time? Go sit down somewhere and mind your business. You look like you barbecue squirrel. Go barbecue you a squirrel. You go over there and call show enough. You can eat one of them potatoes with your squirrel and get somewhere and sit down. You 62 years old. You done been accused of DV. Get somewhere and sit your cantaloupe head ass down somewhere. God damn it. Leave that lady alone. I'm sick of you already. That big wide uh uh that nose look like Interstate 20. Go sit down. Yeah, he done made me mad. And you may not be bald mouth, but your teeth show far back in your mouth. Go sit down somewhere. Leave that lady alone. Go sit your bald mouth ass down somewhere. Leave that lady alone. I can go in on him for real, for real. Oh, and are you going to cover Little Genesis from AL? Who is Little Genesis? Who is Little Genesis? Yeah, go around and call. I know y'all look like y'all eat the same country and food together. Who is Little Genesis? Hey Janetta. Who is Little Genesis? A missing 2-year-old. I ain't heard that story. Is she black? I mean, it don't matter, but is she a black girl? Little black girl? I ain't heard that story, y'all. Let me look this up. Where have I been? Okay, let me see. Her name Genesis. Genesis 2-year-old miss. Oh my goodness. The adorable little girl. Oh, okay. I did see some of this stuff yesterday. Is this where the dad was upset with the mom because she waited a month to report the baby missing? I think I did see something about this yesterday. Is it the same story? Where the dad was really upset because she waited a month to disclose that the little girl was missing, sitting up acting like she care. Is that it? Is this the same one? Let me see. The mother of a 2-year-old missing Alabama girl is facing charges after alleged inconsistencies in her story. Adrian Reed, 33, was charged with false reporting of to law enforcement authorities following an investigation into the circumstances surrounding the initial missing child report of Genesis Reed. The um, the police department announced in a press conference on Tuesday, February 17th. Police are still trying to determine the whereabouts of the toddler. According to the release, Reed reported her daughter missing from their Enterprise home just after 3 a.m. local time on Monday, February the 16th, stating that the child was missing and the front door of their residence was open. What the hell? Authorities said the initial search of the surrounding area did not produce any information regarding the child's whereabouts, adding that as the investigation progressed, detectives identified inconsistencies in the information provided, prompting a more intensive investigation. It was also determined that the child had not been seen in several weeks, per the press release. What in the world? Per the press release, investigators are now actively investigating an individual known as Mariah as the person of interest, but not a suspect. The person of interest was described to authorities as a black woman who frequent level bars and grill on Daleville Avenue and Enterprise, as well as areas in Ozark. If you know who this might be, please come forward and share the information. Enterprise Police Chief Michael Moore said at the press conference Tuesday afternoon. Our ultimate goal is to safely reunite this child with the people who love her and are committed to her care and well being, he added. The Enterprise Police Department said that it was working with the FBI and the U.S. Marshal Services and the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency and the Coffee County Sheriff's Office. This is the beginning of a long investigation, and our community will not rest until Genesis is returned home, Moore said. Anyone with information related to the whereabouts of Genesis Reed is asked to contact the Enterprise Police Department at 334-347-2222. I think this must be the same one because they said that the little girl was missing for a couple weeks. So I think this the one where I saw the dad was like super angry. Um, that's crazy. That is crazy. The father lives in Florida. He was trying to get custody. Yeah. Okay, so that probably was the video that I seen. I think I saw with the hey Andre. I think the post I saw posted that was from the aunt. That's crazy, man. This is a cute little girl. I hope she is still alive. Now if they find her. I hope she's not suffering. Oh, wait. Okay, she 2 years old, right? Right. Yeah, she's 2 years old, approximately 2 feet 5 inches tall, weighing about 30 pounds with brown eyes and black hair. Oh, yeah, I hope. Oh, don't tell me that. They brought out the dogs today. Man, they ain't going to look for that girl not until they find Nancy. I'm still waiting on the news to report on Little John's son. I think we done heard all we gonna hear about Little John's son, unless they leak an autopsy report or something. Man, yeah, I hate that. I hate that for real, man. Like I said, I hope that little girl is found. Listen, doing things to children is just beyond me. Like, why kids? Why innocent children? Why innocent children? And then I don't like when somebody takes somebody else's life and then they turn around and take their own life. No, you should just done that in the beginning. Man. Um, well, I did get some good news before I went live. Not my sister that most recently got unalived by her boyfriend, but the one prior to that. I had lost. In case if y'all are just not following me, I've lost three sisters to DV. The middle sister that I lost a few years ago. I just found out that the man that did it to her received life without the possibility of parole or whatever which one it is. Y'all, when I tell y'all that don't bring my sister back. It don't bring my sister back at all. But I am so glad that bitch ass motherfucker is gonna stay in there for the rest of his goddamn life. Okay. Ah, man, let me tell y'all something. It's been a long time coming with that one. It's been a long time coming with that one. But man, I'm about to cry right now because that's just how I'm grateful you are about to spend the rest of your life where you belong. And honestly, you belong 6 feet under. It's really where you belong. But I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Her daughter called. Well, her daughter called my brother, and my brother texted me and told me. So when I say, whew, that did it for me today. That did it for me today. That did it for me today. I just wish this last one that did what he did to my sister. I wish he wouldn't have got 7 years. She's got 7 years, y'all. 7 years. That's it. 7 years. And with time served. But this one, life. Life. Life, life, life. And I'm here for it. Let's see here. Again, y'all, I had just wanted to do this live to let y'all know that Kendall responded. And Rickey Smiley came out and spoke for Fantasia. Rickey Smiley said that the text messages were very horrible. And yeah, y'all. Man. All right. So before I go, y'all know I gotta run these commercials. The DonDon Drip Collection, 20% off plus free shipping. Use code SHOPBLACK16. All right. Hot sauce, infused olive oils, seasonings, and barbecue sauce. And then we have the Creator Con. We're accepting applications for the Creator Con in Houston, Texas, June the 5th from 10 to 4. I need to fix the time on that. But please go ahead and scan these QR codes. And then last but not least, my cooking class is back this Sunday. It is back this Sunday at 12:15 p.m. You can sign up at the link in my description. At the link on my community wall, or you can scan this QR code as well. All right. Your boy over here got jobs. Okay. Your boy over here got jobs. With that being said, I hope you all have a great hump day, even though it don't feel like a Wednesday. Today feels like it don't feel like a Monday, but it don't feel like a Tuesday. It don't feel like a Wednesday. It feel like a Thursday, I think. Anybody else get that vibe? It feel like a Thursday. I could say it feel like a Thursday because tomorrow feel like Friday and it's Thursday. Yeah, it feel like a Anyway, bye y'all. I hope y'all have a good evening. Have a good evening. And I will something happen, and I'll be sure to talk to y'all. Oh, you might have to run it back. You may have to run it back. You may have to run it back. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good evening, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace, y'all.